Have you ever wondered why some priests and deacons preach only 2 to 3 words at a time in their homilies at Mass? Why do they do that? It sounds like Captain Kirk. We have here, Dr. Spock, a real situation. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why are we subscribing to the old school system of homiletics that doesn't work, only preaching 2 or 3 words at a time? It's silly. It doesn't work. It's not engaging. It doesn't really make us think. And in fact, it loses us after a while. Even if the content's good, the presentation is not good. And you lose people. I know priests and deacons who speak. When they answer people's questions, they'll talk like I'm talking right now, right off the cuff. They'll be answering them. They'll look them in the eyes. And then, as soon as they get to the pulpit, they speak in a canned, unauthentic, unapproachable, unrelatable way that most Catholics don't actually like. I know, and I've done this before, so I'm trying not to make fun here, but I've actually spoken in some circumstances one way, and then I think I'm supposed to speak another way because, I'm in a position of authority or something, when in reality, just being yourself is the best way to communicate the gospel. It's not quite as bad as reading your homily, which is even worse, and I have a whole nother video on that. But I mean, can you imagine, like, love poetry? Do I read my wife a poem about how I love you, and your eyes are sparkly, and they mean everything to me? I mean, really? That's not engaging at all. It's not authentic. And we wonder why Catholics aren't engaged today. We need to start preaching the gospel. Preaching! We used to have a world full of preachers, a Catholic church full of preachers, a priesthood full of preachers. We don't anymore. We need to get back to that. The church teaches that the homily is the primary form of catechesis. It's one of the primary forms of catechesis, and we don't learn anything. Catholics don't take home anything because we're not engaged. When we we talk about marshmallow and fluffernutter and peanut butter and all these things that don't actually challenge us. They don't convict us. They don't make us change our ways. They don't make us repent. They don't make us want to be better. We got to stop making stuff so fluffy and actually preach the gospel in a way that's life-changing. That's what we do. That's why I'm making my YouTube channel, because I want to engage people. I want to make the faith interesting. I always tell people, if you find the Catholic religion boring, you're doing it wrong, because it's not boring. It's actually exciting. It's life-changing. It's world-changing. It's awesome. It's wonderful. And I love it. It has changed my life, which is why I want to share that with other people. And I want to see that on a wider scale in our churches, out of our churches. Man, the Dominicans, they're the order of preachers. We need to get back to some good old-fashioned preaching again that fires people up, that challenges them in their faith, and that makes them want to live for Christ more. If we don't, why are we even up there? Why are we even up there? Anyone can summarize a gospel passage. We've learned to summarize things since we're 3 years old, since we're in 2nd grade. We can summarize it ourselves. We need to be challenged. We need to be convicted. We need to be taught about how this applies to us in our modern day, how those parables 2,000 years ago help us in our modern day, in our workplace, in the schools, in the troubles we face, in those people who persecute us, in those people we hate. How does it relate to our life? That's what we want to know. We want to know this. We're sitting in the pews starving for real, authentic preaching, real, authentic truth and theology. We want it. Give it to us, please. And not in a way that really will make us only listen for maybe a couple minutes or so before we tune out. In all seriousness, though, I ask you to think about this, consider it, pray about it. If you like this message, if you like these videos, please like it. Please make a comment on it. Maybe you disagree with me. Maybe you agree with me. Put it down below. We can have a discussion about it. Subscribe to my channel. And most of all, pray for me. And God bless you.